Hi guys, this is Luca from Not Here to Break Even. Welcome to a new episode of the Not Here to Break Even's podcast, the darker side of online business. Now, in the interests of transparency, I want to share with you the side of online business that nobody ever talks about. That is the darker side. Let's be honest, most of the videos you see online paint building an online business as the easiest, most straightforward thing ever, right? Like you can work for a couple of hours a night for a few months, and then you're rolling in so much cash as a result that you can buy holiday homes in 17 different countries around the world. Yeah, right. Then the question, if it was that easy, why the hell isn't absolutely everyone doing it? Well, the truth is, guys, that a hell lot of people are doing it, but that doesn't mean it's not hard. Like, seriously hard. Yes, there are unbelievable opportunities available to us all in this digital economy. And yes, it's easier than it's ever been in the history of all things ever to connect with the entire global market and make an insane amount of money for comparatively little effort compared to 30 plus years ago. But you still have to build a business. And building a business comes with many challenges. You probably want to quit a million times. You'll get judged by everyone around you, including people you love who often think you're crazy. I know. You'll probably start to doubt yourself. You'll have to constantly overcome emotions like fear, anxiety, overwhelm, and. You feel way out of your depth most of the time. You'll get a lot less sleep. You'll suddenly feel distance from people you used to feel close to. You'll have to learn tremendous willpower. You have to learn to ignore the voice in your head. You have to learn to trust your heart and your gut instinct. God, I could go on and on and on and on and on this. So why doesn't everyone do it? Because only a small percentage of people on the planet are crazy enough to be willing to put themselves through that. I didn't really paint a nice picture, right? But for those of us who do, the rewards are ridiculously fast. And I'm not even talking about money. I'm talking about who you have to become in order to succeed. You see, by becoming the type of person who can make it in this world of entrepreneurship, you can also become unstoppable in most areas of life. The universe, and I really mean it, starts to bend out your way. There are no limits anymore. People who aren't entrepreneurs and won't ever make it as entrepreneurs say things like, if you try, there's a 95% chance that you're going to fail in the first 2 years because 95% of businesses fail in the first 2 years, or whatever this stat is, right? But succeeding as an entrepreneur has absolutely nothing to do with chance, guys. It has absolutely everything to do with two words: resilience and perseverance. Almost 100% of the people who commit to never stop, no matter what gets in the way, will succeed. Almost 100%. Except more than 95% of people who start don't ever commit to that level. They give up and they quit when the inevitable challenges get too much for them. Then they just become part of the 95% stat the other guy will talk about. From the outside, it looks like some sort of game of roulette with terrible odds, right? But to those who have already made it, they knew that they were going to make it before they did. They knew that they would overcome everything that got in their way no matter what. Did they ever think that they had a less than 5% of chance of success? Not at all. They knew that they were going to succeed because it's not chance, guys. It's resilience, perseverance, and a mentality to do whatever it takes. And surely you could argue that people get lucky and are in the right place at the right time. But you know what? The longer you play the game, the more right places and right times you'll come across. And on top of that, the harder you work on yourself, the better you get and the more lucky breaks you get. Nobody capitalizes on a lucky break that they're not ready to take action and advantage of. Nobody capitalizes on a lucky break that they don't take action on. If an investment opportunity came along today to put $5 million into a venture and return $24 million after 3 years, how many of us would, one, have the resources to take advantage of it? Two, Have the knowledge to know whether it was truly a good opportunity. 3, have the guts to go for it. In 3 years' time, others will say that the person who went for it got lucky. But they only got lucky because they put in the work first and were ready to take advantage of the lucky break. We attract results that are directly in proportion with who we are on the inside. We transform inside first. Then the world around us transforms after. So here's my message, guys. Are you crazy enough to want to go down this path, where challenge, overwhelm, fear, anxiety, judgment, criticism, and a whole number of other tests will meet you at every single turn? Well, if the reward of total freedom and the ability to drastically transform every other area of your life as well appeals, then if you're anything like me, you'll probably see the rewards as being well worth this challenge. That's why I got involved with SFM. It was never promised as being easy, but I could see the reward of passing through the eye of the needle and coming out the other side was going to be totally worth all of the hard work and struggle. So join me. Get started now, right here. Go visit my site, nothertobreakeven.com/get-started. The only time that we ever have to take responsibility and change our lives is this moment. The present moment, guys, right now. There's no other time. Circumstances will never be perfect. All the traffic lights will never be green. And if we wait until the lights are all green before leaving the house, we'll be sitting on the driveway for the rest of our lives. If you want something different from your life, it's time to take different actions that will lead to different results. Find out now what SFM is actually going to do for you by getting started here. Go to nothertobreakeven.com/get-started. And you know what? If it's not for you, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have zero risk whatsoever. So are you going to wait for all those traffic lights to be green? Or are you going to be an action taker and make the first step towards changing your life today? To your success, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you there. It's all from Luca of Not Yet to Break Even.